Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. Very excited today for the Game 2 of the Orioles replay from 1973, the 14-game winning streak that they had. This is Game 2. They won the first game against the Royals. And even though I gave Dick Drago a boost in his ratings, they were able to overcome it and still win the game. So today, no such luck for Jim Merritt. He is an E pitcher at home versus Mike Cuellar for the Orioles, who are on the road, and he's a C pitcher on the road. And it's going to be Merv Retmond leading off, followed by Bobby Grich, Paul Blair, Tommy Davis, Don Baylor, Brooks Robinson, Earl Williams, Andy Etchebarren, and Mark Belanger. And for the Rangers, it'll be Dave Nelson, Toby Harrah, Alex Johnson, Jeff Burrows, Bill Sudakis, Dick Billings, Jim Spencer, Tom Grieve, Vic Harris. And here we go. Merv Retmond stepping in the box. Two lefties on the mound. And we get an odd number. So a 20. 20 versus a lefty is a single. He's an E pitcher because this is a modifier check. Single versus an E pitcher is a double. Right off the bat, we get things started on the modifiers correctly. Odd, 90. 90 will be a fly to left. Fly out to left. From second base, can't do it. We got Paul Blair. Even number, so 38 will be a strikeout. 2 away. Tommy Davis. Even is 07, and that'll be a single. It's an odd numbered single. But Retmond is fast, so he will score, and it's hit to center field. He may score. Let's see. Center fielder is Vic Harris. He has a weak arm, so it'll have to be an 05 or less, and not even close. Throws way up the line. RBI single, Tommy Davis. Don Baylor, 91 versus a lefties, fly to left. Orioles, 1-0, bottom of the first. Dave Nelson. Even is 33. And that's going to be an error check on and it's a 60. 60 is shortstop. 55-65 or 56-65. Shortstop is Belanger. He's a 3. It is a 4. So no error. So it is a pop out to short. 1 away. Oops. Toby Harrah, even 32 versus a lefty. He's going to be a walk. 1-out walk. Even 76 versus the lefties, fly to center. Burrows, odd, 85. That's a fly to center. Nothing doing for the Rangers in the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Brooks Robinson. Old Brooksy, 46. 46 is a ground out to first. Grounds it out to Spencer. Earl Williams, not catching today. He's going to be playing first. Odd is a 77. 77, he flies it out to right field. Tom Grieve does a lot of Ranger broadcasts on the TV. Odd is 53 for Andy Etchebarren. Ground out to the pitcher. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Baltimore. Bill Sudakis, odd 84. Fly to center. Even 26. Dick Billings, 26, and we have an error check. On who? 64. It's going to be the shortstop. Shortstop again, Belanger is going to commit the error because it is a 2. It is inside his error range. So it is a single. No, it's an error. It's not a single, it's an error on the shortstop. Dick Billings reaches. Brings up Jim Spencer, odd 93. Fly to left. Tom Grieve, an even number 19. 19 is an infield hit, I believe. It is a hit. It's a single. But it's an infield single. Billings to second. 2 away. First and second. Vic Harris, the 9-hole. Odd double zeros. And that's a home run versus a C pitcher is still a home run. Vic Harris squeaks one over the fence for a 3-run homer. And the Rangers take a 3-1 lead. 2 outs. Odd 92. Fly to left for Dave Nelson. Little old Vic Harris, though, cranks one out. And then the Orioles have some work cut out for themselves here. 75. Fly to center for Belanger. Merv Retman. Back to the top of the order. 18 will be a single. He is doubled and now singled. 1 out, Bobby Grich. 32. 32 is a walk. First and second, 1 out. Paul Blair. Even is a 25, and that's a single versus an E pitcher, because that's a modifier. Single versus an E is a double. That scores Redmond for sure. And Grich, he's a medium runner, so he will go to third. With 2 outs. With 1 out. Sorry, 1 out. Second and third, 1 out. Tommy Davis. Odd 72. And that'll be a fly to right. Could be a sac fly, though. Let's see. 65 or less, he scores. It is a sac fly, and I think I can go ahead and tag up from second also. From second would be 45. What if you use the same roll? You roll again to use the same roll. We'll roll again. He will not. So they held the runner at second. Don Baylor, 2 away. It's a tie ball game now, 3-3. 06 is a single for Don Baylor. And Paul Blair, it's an even numbered single to left field. And he's a medium runner. He can try to score. Left fielder is Jeff Burrows. He has a weak arm. Have to be a 0-5 to get him. Not even close. It's an RBI there. And sometimes I forget. Tommy Davis had an RBI in the first. And Paul Blair has 2. Oh, Paul Blair has 1. And I just realized my camera has been on pause the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but I'm not even sure when it paused, when I did pause it. Let's get you caught up here. Bottom of the 6th is where we are. It is a 8-6 ball game. Rangers. It's been a back and forth affair. Rangers with 4 home runs. They went back to back here in the 3rd. I'm not sure if that was on or not. Grieve has singled, doubled, and homered. Vic Harris homered. He's got 4 RBIs. So the Rangers lead at 8-6 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's 2 outs. Alex Johnson, the batter. Both starters are still in the game, but this is probably going to be about it for them. Even number, 96. 96 is a fly to left for Alex Johnson. That ends the 6th. Apologize for that. I did not know it was not running. It's not good. So, top of the 7th inning. Rangers are going to go to the bullpen. Timeout. Jackie Brown will take over for the Rangers here in the top of the 7th. And it's Don Baylor. An even is a 23. 23, and Jackie Brown's a righty. So it's a single. A leadoff single. And Baylor's 3 for 4, 2 singles, a double. Rookie Brooks Robinson, odds of 56, and that'll be a grounder to short on a 6. It's a fielder's choice. So Earl Williams 1 away. Even is 16. 16's a single. Slow runner, Brooks Robinson, slow. He'll go to second and stop. Andy Etchebarren. He got the odd roll, not the even. 59. So a grounder to short on a 9, though. It's put out at first. It's a slow roller. Runners advance second and third. So it gets the runners over on a little dribbler in the infield. Belanger. Chance to tie it up here. A base hit. Even is a 38. But that's going to be a strikeout. Belanger. Bottom of the 7th. And the Orioles, well, they're going to go to their bullpen too. Timeout. Eddie Watt. Eddie Watt on for the Orioles. Bottom 7. Even is a 13. And he's a right-hander. So that is a single for Jeff Burrows. Bill Sudakis. 68. 68's a grounder to the pitcher on an 8. And it's put out at first. Burrows to second. Dick Billings. 66. And I believe, let's see, 66 is going to be a fielding check on the third baseman. That should be a good play. Brooks Robinson's a positive. Positive or neutral, he'll make the play. So he makes the play, and it's a 5. I don't really need to roll 2 dice, I don't think. Grounder to third on a 5. With no runner on first. Put it out of first, runner holds. So 2 away, Jim Spencer, 58 versus the righties, a ground out to second. So 8th inning, Jackie Brown will stay in and pitch this 8th inning. Even 24, right-hander is a walk. So Rettman does his job, gets on base, brings up Bobby Grich. They're down 2 though. Even double zeros, and that would be a home run, a C pitcher. Bobby Grich has just tied it up. The ball is just jumping out of the park today. That is home run number, let's see, the Rangers have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's the first one for the Orioles, though. That's 5 home runs, though, in the game. A lot of doubles. I think Jackie Brown is done. Timeout. Steve Foucault now on. Actually the closer, but it's Paul Blair up. It's a tie ball game, 8-8. Odd, 25. 25 versus he is a right-hander. And that's a walk, but he's a D pitcher. So it'll be a single for Paul Blair. Tommy Davis. He could bunt. He is the 4-hole though. Odd 83. Right-hander. Fly to center. Don Baylor, another opportunity. Odd is a 44. We've already had the rare play check. Struck him out. Let's see, Paul Blair, what kind of a stealer is he? Did he steal in that other game? Well, this is a different series. He's a C stealer. It was Bunbury that stole in that last game. Paul Blair is a C stealer. Once per series. 6th inning or later, we are in. Catcher, Billings is a +7. Paul Blair is a 68. 75. He's going to take off. 98. He gets thrown out. So 2-4. Brooks Robinson will lead off the 9th inning. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Tie ball game. Tom Grieve. Single, double, homer. Needs a triple. Ooh, let's see. No, he can't triple. Unless it's a modifier roll or something. And I was thinking an 03. Maybe that's a triple. No. But it's an even number. 83. And that'll be a fly to center. Vic Harris, an even 95, fly to left. Nelson, even 71. That was lucky. Odd roll would have been That would have been a double. But even is a 71, and that's a fly to right. So he just misses it. Just misses the double. Phone call's going to continue. Ninth inning. Brooks Robinson was at the plate when Blair got thrown out. 21. And that's a single for Brooksy. The leadoff man is on. Here's Earl Williams. He's going to sacrifice. He's a 79. It's an 89. So fails on an even or an odd roll. It's fielder's choice. So Earl Williams at first. Could bring Bunbury in. They've got, yeah, they could to run. Problem is, Earl Williams, let's see, I don't know that they have another catcher. Yeah, they do, Elrod Hendricks. Rich Coggins could come in and run. Enos Cabell. He's an A stealer, but his chances are not very good. But he is a fast runner. Because you've got Earl Williams at first, who's slow. Let's bring in Coggins to run. Pinch runner. So Rich Coggins is running for Earl Williams. He is out. And it's going to be Elrod Hendricks will come in to catch. I'll go ahead and make that change now. Or actually, no, it's first base. I was thinking I had catcher on the brain. It's not catcher, it's first base. Boog Powell will come in and play first. And he will start right there. So Etchebarren is up. Rich Coggins at first. The B stealer. Man, do you take a chance on stealing? He's a B stealer. Let's hit away here first. Even is 57 versus a righty. It's a ground out to short. But on a 7, it's fielder's choice. So that kind of what do you call it? Negates the purpose of bringing in the pinch runner. Mark Belanger, 2 away. Odd is a 40. It's a ground out to first versus a D pitcher, though. It is a walk. First and second. 2 outs. Rettman at the plate. 9th inning, tie ball game. Odd 61. Grounds it out to short. Bottom of the 9th. The Orioles go into the bullpen timeout. Bob Reynolds on for the Orioles. Bottom of the 9th. Tie ball game. Odd 88. And Bob Reynolds is a righty, so 88 fly to left. As long as he's not negative, he'll make the play. And Don Baylor will make the play. Alex Johnson, even 47, struck him out. Jeff Burrows, even 47, struck him out. Nice inning for Reynolds. Top of the 10th, tie ball game. Rangers bullpen timeout. Bill Go-Go Whiskey for the Rangers. Bobby Grich, he's a D pitcher. Odd 71, and he's also a right-hander. Grounds that out to third. Paul Blair. Odd is a 32, and that's a walk. Ball Paul Blair at first. Tommy Davis, he's already stolen once. Odds of 27. 27 is a single. Single for Tommy Davis. That's an odd number. So, and Blair is a medium runner. He goes to second. Don Baylor. Even 18, single for Don Baylor, and it's an even number. So Paul Blair, 18, is hit to left field. It's going to try to score, obviously. Left field is Jeff Burrows with a weak arm, and that's a 1. That's a 10. But he has to have a 0 to 5. An average arm, and he gets him. But Jeff Burrows has a weak arm. So that was very close. It was a close play at home. But he scores on the Don Baylor single. 4 RBIs on the day for Baylor. Tommy Davis moves to third. So the Orioles take a 9-8 lead. Brooks Robinson, even is a 97. Lines out to second. 2 away. Boog Powell now in the game for Earl Williams. Even 99. And we might have a wild pitch or a balk. Let's roll here. It is going to be a wild pitch. 0 to 99 is a wild pitch. No chance for a balk. So it doesn't matter what I roll. That is a big error by Google Whiskey, as it scores another run. Odd is a 17, and that's a single. For Boog Powell. But Don Baylor's fast. 17 is hit to left field, and it's old Jeff Burrows out there with a weak arm. Doesn't get him. So another run. Boog Powell with an RBI. Etchebarren now. 68, and grounds it out to third. 3 runs in the 10th for the Orioles off Bill Google Whiskey. 4th pitcher of the day for the Rangers. They don't want to burn up their entire bullpen here. Timeout. All right, bottom of the 10th, Bob Reynolds will try to close this thing out. Even number 07. 07's a double for Sudakis. Dick Billings, even 66. Grounder to third. And that is he's going to make the play, Brooks Robinson. He's positive. And it should be, it's a 6. Grounder to third with nobody on first. It's 5-3, runner holds. Jim Spencer. Good grief, odd is an 0-1. And that is a home run for Jim Spencer. Looks like the Orioles are going to need all 3 of those runs they got. Spencer hits one out. Tom Grieve. Even is a 54. Ground out to first. 2 away. Rangers down to the final out. It is 11-10. Vic Harris, odd is a 54, and that's a ground out to second. And the Orioles squeak one out. 2 runs for the Rangers in the 10th. Let's double check here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11-10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hits